Say I'm black, whatever the fuck you be talking about.
We know you're black. Anyway, back to live action. I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. I stepped on the fucking cord and blew the whole shit out. So it's my fault. I apologize. Anyway, we're here with Bynoe. Thank you very much. Spliff's rolling a blunt, so obviously it's gonna be my situation for a second. First and foremost, thanks for coming down.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, thank you for letting me finally interview. Right. So we had an interview set up 3 years ago, and my partner came and interviewed. I couldn't get babysitting, and that's kind of what happens. So I wasn't there to interview you.
It was in Perlu, right?
Whatever that club was.
Yeah, the club,
it
Queens.
was a Will Styles event.
Yeah.
And these type of events are important, not just for commingling. It's also for the performance. Obviously, you weren't performing as the footage, but so I regret not being there for that. However, I had the privilege of interviewing Chinks, I think 2 months before he passed.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because it's not just Chinks that you're attached to, it's also Stax.
Rest
Now,
in peace, yeah.
I didn't interview Stax, obviously. That's before my time with respect to radio, but I did have the privilege of interviewing Chinks. And one of the questions I asked before he passed was how much responsibility did he take for the lyrics in his music, with the respect, like, you know, there's a lot of violence amongst ourselves. So how much responsibility did he take for his output, right? And his response was interesting. He's partially responsible. He mentioned people's parents being involved to discuss what's going on. But he basically said, "This is my message. This is who I am. I can't speak on anything else other than what I know." And you have to respect that, because people want to be told the story, and I can't speak on things that are not how I grew up.
Yeah.
So I think that that's interesting. My question to you is this. In the same breath, we've watched a lot of police violence, right? But in the last 3 months, since COVID has kind of died down a little bit, New York has seen so much violence. You know, and I'm from the Bronx. You know, I know people are here from various boroughs.
Yeah.
But there's so many shootings each weekend, and what do you have to say? It's the same question. So whereas with Chinks, I liked his answer. Is your answer similar? Do you take any kind of culpability, whether it's 0 or 10%? I mean, what are your feelings towards the lyrics that artists put out and the interpretation from kids who have maybe no upbringing, you know, no father figure?
What is going on right now is like totally fucked up. Like, you got 1-year-old babies getting killed at barbecues. Like, that shit is just like heartbreaking. That's some fucked up shit, man. And the gun violence is spiked crazy. Like, motherfuckers is wearing masks now, so it's easy to do the drilling now. So it's just the crime rate is motherfucking peaked up, so it's just a whole bunch of bullshit going on. Motherfuckers just gotta stay in the house, stay safe, and just leave the bullshit alone, man. But for the responsibility factor, like, we all grew up in the hood, and like, I rap about the shit, like the violence and everything, like what you go through, and like the jail shit, the drugs and everything. But it's just is a fucked up situation. It's like, I go through the shit and preach it in a way so other people won't have to go through it. You know what I mean? Telling you my past experiences, whether it's I'm going through it or my niggas that went through it.
Speak to jail. A lot of people feel like jail is cool.
It's not cool.
I'm not kidding. Like, there's certain people who feel like it's a badge of honor, like it's a must do. And I've had friends who've done, 15 plus, come home and go right back. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
shit ain't cool.
A lot of people feel this, though. A lot of people have this perception that jail's cool.
Well, let me say this. I will say this. I don't know about now. But back in the day, like the early 88, 89, 90, like, I hit the island and I had a 1 to 3. I got lucky I didn't have to go upstate. I did most of the time in the 4 building in the HDM, right? But my whole thing is, inside the jail, when you know you're going to the island back there, and you be like, man, hurry up and go there because you know all your people's up there. You're about to see all your people's from the streets.
Yeah.
So you like, take me out the cell, man. Put me back. Go talk. I want to go in the island already. I want to sleep. That's how niggas used to be in the bullpen. All right. It was never cool to be there. We went to jail because we slipped. We made a mistake. We fucked up. Mm-hmm. People who fuck up end up in jail. That's period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing in jail that is cool, honestly, is that you get a little discipline with yourself. I've seen sloppy motherfuckers that was on the street sloppy come to jail and become a neat motherfucker. Cause you get beat down if your little bed is all nasty and shit. Niggas don't play that shit in jail. You get fucked up. Yeah. But it's a militancy. A motherfucker that never used to work out or nothing in the world, he's working out. A motherfucker that never even prayed to God before in his life, read a book, nothing. He's reading books. And he believe in God. A motherfucker that never had faith in nothing, he's now Muslim. And he come out with wisdom. But then you have a motherfucker that's been in there and you come out more stupid. But the plan is that jail didn't make him stupid. He was already stupid. He just stuck with stupid shit. That's it. A motherfucker, that real motherfucker that been in jail, do not want to go back there for nothing. Especially now. What's in jail? Dope fiends? There's nothing about fly about that.
Facts.
Fuck, I want to be next cell with a dope fiend for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting at dinner tables with Lauryn Hill and Oprah Winfrey. Now I'm gonna sit next to Juju Bean? Hell no, nigga. Who wanna go there? Anybody right now? If a nigga selling drugs right now, I'd be like, yo, if you ain't selling weight, get a job.
It's true.
If you're not selling weight, my nigga, get a job. Let's keep it real, like you motherfuckers ain't even built for this shit. Soon as you hear 5 years, you telling on everybody.
6'9".
Anything. You singing better than Mariah Carey. You sound better than Alicia Keys. You singing and telling everything. Why tell? You made up your bed, you lie in it. Yeah. Man up. This is what it is. Okay? So, you see, the police ask you questions because they don't know. I remember the police asked me a question. I said, and I was with one of the most notorious niggas in New York, period. They asked me a question. They say, you know Haitian Jack? Yeah, I know Haitian Jack. Haitian Jack lived 3 blocks away from me. You know I know him. We've all been living there 30 years and better. You know I know him. So why would you ask me, what Haitian Jack do? I don't know. Man, give me my time for what I did and let me just get out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. Because see, when you start talking like you know, it's rather you was there or you're affiliated. So why you think you really putting a nigga under the bus? Guess what? You dragging yourself underneath there with him too. So what is it about being cool? The cool shit is to stay out of jail, nigga.
I just believe that some people become accustomed to the culture.
There's no culture about jail.
Stop, because it's people who've been locked up for 18 years, right? Come home, don't even know what a fucking cell phone is, right? And then rob a fucking jewelry. This is true. This motherfucker, I can't even say the person's name. The person's name is apropos because it's like Liberty. It's like the person's name being Liberty.
I just told you, sweetie, the person you talking about went in as a stupid motherfucker, and he went and did 8 headed. She said, not 1 to 3, not
20.
6 months, 18 years.
Yes,
he come home
and went back home, went back. And all right, I have no problem visiting people in jail, right? Because I believe that's like suicidal shit. You're in jail for I'll come see you. I went to Clinton. That's 8 hours away, yo. When I was told to bring $10 in quarters, like I'm doing a fucking laundry. I'm not kidding. So I get there, and he's like, Jay, as soon as they say you're able to, I was scared shit. I was told no underwire bra, like I got titties. I said I'm a trained bra. There's no problem here. You know what I'm saying? So I get in and they you know, I'm sitting down. It's cool. And his name is Joseph. He says, Jay, as soon as they say you can get up and, you know, facilitate, I'm at the vending machines, and he says, I need 2. Your man wanted 2 frozen cheeseburgers, frozen. And then I had to reheat this shit. I had to wait online for the microwave. It was the most horrific experience. This motherfucker ate those cheeseburgers like, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like, it was like brand new McDonald's. I was hysterical. I couldn't believe it. So this is what jail is. And some people miss that cooking. Like, they like cooking Spam on an iron. Like, you hear certain shit, I'm like, I don't care. On a hot plate, y'all was making fajitas and shit. Yeah. That's fucked up, you know?
Honestly, it's like going to the wall. Niggas come back with a little bit of jail behavior. Yeah. Like, I haven't been locked up in a decade, bro, but I still go take a beef stick and got my lighter like this. Fry my beef stick, eat this shit. I still do that. I still put chips in my sandwiches. Yeah. I'm quick to play some crazy eights, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this I still got this certain.
Still eat octopus.
we got stories on Usplit. We got other shit to talk about. You know, when you take on a client, he mad because he know about Judge Mathis. When I go to his ass, I don't give a fuck.
She took a nigga to court to see Judge Mathis.
Get on a plane, bougie bot. Get the fuck. Let me get to my questions.
Now you did a Tekashi move.
What?
Oh, you did a Tekashi move. There's paperwork
Absolutely
on you.
Not.
You said you took this man on national TV.
And I didn't do that because guess what? I took it to Bronx court. They hit him. I'm serious. That's how they find you. God. You don't call Judge Judy. I didn't call this nigga. I file my shit like I do every case in court. I'm not playing with you. I got paperwork and every fucking. I'm not playing with you. This is what it is.
She files cases.
I'm not playing with you. And then they hit me up. They was like, oh, we wanted you to come on Judge Mathis. I said, it's not going to work because the other guy is wrong. He's not going to come. They said, oh, we already have his green light. I said, let's go. Are you crazy? You want to test me on TV? Because at least you know you get your fucking money. You ain't got it. I'm going to get it from somebody else. Let's get back to the matter at hand. COVID, I don't give a fuck because that was the best promotion.
I'm going to let y'all know now.
What?
I just found out tonight. Letting y'all know now. I did not know all this time.
I don't give a fuck. You couldn't get on a certain.
Why would you give a fuck? See how Tekashi give all these people heart now? He go, yeah, So now she over here talking about I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean? If somebody owes you some guap and you
you go to street court.
We did.
That's me though.
But that's what I did.
I'm not mad at you for going.
I'm a female. If I was a dude, I would have broke his fucking neck. And that's the problem. Females in this industry, you know, you have a hard time because people feel like they can get away with certain shit. If I was Jesus made me a female because I would have been in jail. I'm serious. Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, even as a female with certain situations, he'll tell you. He's seen me. He's like, can you get off the table? It's like some Ron Artest shit. I don't have energy for this. There's a lot of money being spent. I'm dead serious. And he knows. He's seen it. We get into it all the time. He respects it because you have to have somebody who disagrees every time you say something.
Yeah,
he could be completely right.
It.
He could be completely right. And I'm devil's advocate because there's no other way to be. And I'm sure you have people in your court like that. I know, blood of gold. This guy's, head to toe, his socks. Where is my shit? Where's my? I told you I'm a size -6. And
-6
over here, is an XL. He's a large, and everybody here is. What the fuck? I love those. And your calves look amazing. What does he run track? I'll give you your whole day. But
she had it. Right now, you look dark skinned to her. She not even interested in light skinned men. She like dark men. With Henny, a light skinned nigga look like Akon.
Queso.
He's an Akon.
Queso. Big black and bald. and that's it. If you come anything else, you better be doing something else.
She crazy.
It's got to be a different situation. Well, this is why we work well together. I think, I'm serious. Well, what the fuck is this? He's like, Michael Johnson. Niggas running the, what I'm saying? It's like Michael Phelps swimming, 8 Olympic medals and shit, and he's here on the low. I don't know. Any questions for Spliff? Because this guy has been around so much with respect to production. Definitely. And a lot of people don't give him credit. They're not aware of how much he's done behind the scenes. And a lot of that goes by the wayside. People don't realize who's there, motivating situation, who's amping, put battery in the back. And you're responsible for writing for so many people. And, things go
Spliff is a legend. Like, shit, first time I met Spliff was at, I think the Tiki Room.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, me and Stack bumped into him and Buster.
Stack's the homie.
Yeah,
peace, baby.
Hell yeah. That shit was by Justin's, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think that shit was like 04.
It was owned by Justin's?
It was by Justin's.
Justin's had the best situation, but they didn't give you no fucking food. I ordered, and this, I'm serious. I was talking about somebody else's
Food was
restaurant.
good too, though.
Yeah, but they gave you half a portion. You know what I'm saying?
Lobster mac and cheese was so.
It was very good. I don't eat cheese, but that was.
Let
me get the lobster mac and cheese minus the cheese.
The China Club was across the street from the thing.
That whole street was a fucking mess. You had Eugene's across the street, right? You had not the Roxy. What was Cheetah Club? Holy shit!
Cheetahs. That's what
Cheetahs.
it was.
Holy fucking shit!
Cheetahs. That's what
Cheetah Club. Let me tell you, you go to the top floor. There was like, what do you call them? Like, like hammocks and shit. I had to go to the bathroom. So, no, that was the tunnel. Oh, the tunnel.
I was about to say Cheetahs didn't have a second floor.
Cheetah had the runway.
Hey,
Cheetah had the runway at the stage.
Let me tell you, the security guard at Cheetahs one time overdid the authority. But
they shot the person. You was there that night?
Nah, not that reason.
They shot the person.
One night, I was there with my man Fab, and they grabbed my man Fab, treated him away. It was snowy that night, mad cold. You know what I'm saying? They dashed my man in the snow like nothing. He went sliding. I was like, yo, what y'all doing? And the big nigga grabbed me. I'm small. The big nigga grabbed me. He pushed me. I said, word. I'll be back, big man. now, one of the security guards knew me from around in my hood.
Yeah.
Yo, I swear to y'all, no lie to my seeds. In 15 minutes, they had a whole New York City bus blocking the club. They thought I was gonna come through and spray it. But yo, you see, we waited. I'm gonna say about 2-3 months after, went back to that club. He forgot. He slept, boy. What? And if you remember the Cheetahs Club, they used to have the ashtray, the big glass, thick shit, look like bulletproof glass ashtrays.
Throw that shit.
Man, we hit that nigga so hard in his skull. Woo! Nigga said, yo, a Puerto Rican did it.
That shit was the fucking best. That shit had the runway to the stage. You either had strippers, you got shows. That shit was
That's how hard he hit. That nigga thought a Puerto Rican did it. Fuck out of here. Caught that nigga. Shout out to my man Fab, because I know he listening to this right now. Rolling.
Oh,
Facts.
oh shit.
Life,
back
man.
to you.
Life.
We could be here. We're all type of crazy. You know what's funny? I was doing work with Spliff, and I was asking him different. We're working on a book, and then when you ask questions, you ask normal questions, and this motherfucker, it's 8:00 in the morning. I don't care. I'm drinking orange juice and vodka. It's orange juice, but there's still something. A little something's laced, right? You know what I'm saying? So when you're listening to him, we're talking about sexual positions and best sexual experiences and sexiest women across the globe, and we know just wacky shit. We're gonna leave things amiss, but this shit's crazy. Some of the stories he tells me, what the fuck is he talking about? How do we get there from, you start off, it's innocent, and it just goes left. In any event, favorite club to perform at, speaking of Tunnel and Justin's, favorite club to perform at, because I know you do have history, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Some artists don't have that, and we're not talking about you, obviously, but there's so many artists who are talented who could not perform because they didn't want to pay, because they're cheap, and your sneakers is fine. I look at that all the time. I get in trouble. Shout out to the Mike Consom. I could be all over the Mike Consom.
Why you do that? I hate you do this shit, man.
I don't
Stop
care.
doing this shit, man.
It's the mic condom. I'm fine. We're gonna get sponsorship behind this shit.
What the fuck,
What
man?
is this? The mic condom. Anyway, I found it on Amazon. Amazon got everything from A to Z. I didn't get paid for that sponsorship.
The fuck?
I asked you a question. Best favorite club to perform in?
Probably Amazora.
That's a big club.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Did you perform it in while it was pack?
It has to be.
Not 2-pack. You know that shit is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot to fill.
I performed there before, me and my Paperrock
They're
gang.
probably there, and then
We killed it, but
yeah, that
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you the truth. I ain't gonna no capping. The promoters, they ain't do their thing right. And Chef G was supposed to perform too, but he was too young to get in the club.
In the club, right?
Yeah.
Then the other shit when Littles had the DVD awards at what the fuck was that at
BB King.
club? No, it was at what the fuck was that shit in Manhattan?
Manhattan? Well, give me a locale.
Studio.
No, what the fuck was that
Supper
shit
Club.
called? Nah,
Give me a locale.
damn. The shit that's Julian right now.
There's nothing right now.
They used to
This motherfucker's talking about
they
clubs
shot
right there.
Horse and Carriage back in the days at. What the fuck is the name of the club now?
Not the Supper Club.
Julian. The
What are you talking about on in Central Park?
No, yo, 20 on what's that? 20th and 6th Ave. It was a nightclub after it used to be called the church shit.
That's China.
Oh, Limelight.
Oh,
Limelight,
Limelight, yes.
After it was Limelight, what it was called?
Some other thing, yeah, who cares?
Some other shit.
Like
we
in
just,
2006.
everybody just called it the church.
It's Limelight.
Yeah, the church. Yeah.
That shit was so fucking
Yeah.
warm, but the whole thing is limestone, which is why it's called Limelight. And if you're familiar, I've dealt with people like my boss is into architecture. They talk about how much money and how much work was put into moving limestone. It doesn't need to be a church. I don't know about y'all. I pray every night in my fucking house. I'm not going to a building to pray to some Jesus that we don't need. I have one rule. Do unto others as you want done unto you. And I think that that's a big thing across the board. People don't say hello anymore. Fuck you.
Yo, wait a minute. Thanks for saying that. Yo, I'm living in the building. I would say majority is white people, but people get in the elevator and it'd be like 4 or 5 of us in the elevator. It'd be morning time. Do you know nobody says good morning? Everybody's in their cell phone. And we all look controlled because we all doing the same shit. So I just looked up and said, do you know that could make your neck bad if you keep on looking down on your cell phone like that and y'all don't say good morning? That's so bad. Love thy neighbor. Yo, the whole elevator started laughing. They all got off their phone. It was like, true, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nobody say good morning no more, B. Nobody says good afternoon. Nobody, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I'm going to just keep it real. Girls, a lot of girls, y'all know how to cook. Y'all get mad if you have to clean. You get mad if you have to watch your own child. I don't understand y'all. Men,
Mad if you gotta watch your own child.
you don't help your girl clean the house. Men, you don't open the door no more. Pull your girl chair no more. You call her a bitch more than you say you love her, how beautiful she is. You don't do none of that stuff, and you wondering why is the other nigga banging the shit out your girl. I'm just keeping it funky, y'all. I'm keeping it funky. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Spliff. And I think that, like I said, we've had enough intimate conversations where I am just horrified. And thank God we do this, Earl. I'm serious. Like, he says certain shit. I'm like, thank God it's 11:30 and I'm watching The Price is Right. It's higher. Like, I don't have energy. Some shit he says, and I'm just like, what is this shit?
I'm just saying.
I love you, Spliffy Poo. And
When
I hope you know
when
that.
I'm lying, just stop me, man. When I'm lying, stop me.
He hasn't been lying. That's why we still, deal with each other, because he's an asshole. I thought I was an asshole. He's the king asshole. Anyway,
What boss is
let's
not an asshole?
This is right. And he calls me in the morning. He's like this. Guess what, bitch? This is your workload today. And I want to completely stab myself with 2 butter knives in the eye. You know what I'm saying? With with no lubricant, I would just kill myself. Anyway, Bynoe, you've been a sport. We've cut you off about 15 times, and we've heard more about me and Spliff than you. How about this? Blood of Gold. This is a brand that I've been stalking you with at least 2 years.
It's so
I'm
cute.
still waiting for my fucking T-shirt. Look at Split.
Say
Me
that
and
again.
Spliff.
Say that
Blood of Go. Am I right?
yeah.
Blood of Go.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this guy. He's got this. He got the
like that
spandex.
shit.
His calf muscles are showing. His hat is on.
Did you just say my man got on spandex?
He is.
Yo, you disrespectful,
That is
yo.
not. That means he's confident with his body.
That's that Caucasian part of you, B.
Edit that part out.
Don't call me. No, because guess what? If you was somebody who was a fat fuck, you would not be wearing those pants. You are confident with your body.
I started
You ain't gotta tell me. So I'm not editing shit out. Bottom line is, you look nice in your pants, and that's why you probably have a girlfriend or a couple of booty call things going on. Bottom line is, everyone can't wear those fucking pants. If I was the Stay Puff, what the marshmallow? What's his name? The Stay Puff marshmallow.
That's why I had to wear today. Bynoe could.
That's not. That's fucked up. Don't talk about him like that. That's fucked up.
He said, nah. He said, Boogie, throw this on. I said, what size? He said, what? I got you. Whatever. That's my brother.
What kind of fucked up shit is
Nah,
you
that
know?
pants on him, only one leg.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole pants. One leg. Give that nigga one leg. That's it. He try to put that shit ripping one time.
Everyone can't wear that shit, I think. And you know what? This is a good time to talk about body consciousness. And there's some women who need a fucking what do you call these things? A garter thing, and you know the body, the little what do you call these
Waist
things?
trainers?
You know,
waist trainer?
waist trainer. It's not training anything. Your ass is fat and do some. sit-ups.
I don't know why they call it waist trainer. Hey, girl, it's a blood clot girdle in that. It's a fucked up about. It's a girdle. Stop it. It's the new shit. It come with the Velcro, so you don't have to put the clips on like grandma used to do. That's all it is. A fucking girdle.
All right.
Waist trainer.
You know what? I hope he will come back, because I'm so sad. Did you have fun today? Did you have fun today? Because this is a shit show. And let me just tell you, I blame you. And look at this shit. I'm not here, and I blame you. You two motherfuckers
Hey, yo.
like this.
All right, just give me 3 things that's a no-no for you. 3 things.
Tomatoes,
Okay.
ratting,
Okay.
and
What the hell is ratting? What's ratting?
ratting.
Like what you did with the judge.
Oh, ratting. That's not ratting. That's all facts. I got my receipts. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you gave me 2. What else?
I thought he was about the material. I was like, I hate ratting too. I hate that shit. It's like Cashmere in July. What else, Boo? 3 or 4? What
Give
you
me
got?
one more.
Shit.
Exactly. What this nigga stupid. Donald Trump.
Boo. Bam. Beautiful.
Pick something we all don't hate.
Hey, yo.
Wow. Boo.
Hey, yo, give me if 3 things you can change about what's going on right now in the world. What would it be? You.
Love that. On me?
Yeah.
I'm black and white. I think racism is a dub. I don't care what color you are. I think it's ridiculous. It's actually hurtful to me to be black and white and watch both. I didn't watch Rosewood. I can't watch racist movies and shit 'cause I constantly cry. I see my father whipping my mother. Next thing, the Knicks. I think Knicks management is disgusting, and I think that they need to change that shit ASAP. Number 3, Live Nation. I am invested in a lot of your stock. Fuck you guys. I'm broke, but I have a lot of my rent money invested in Live Nation. And the bottom line with these motherfuckers is, if you go virtual, because Mark Cuban bought in, and then there's a lot of Saudis. They spent $4 billion. They put $4 billion in Live. So I bought in like $30. So I'm up to 47. Do I sell? The shit's about to crash because LA can't control themselves. They're outside dry humping each other in the water. It's a problem. It's going to cost me a lot of money. I have stocks. I have cannabis stocks. Black folks have to do stocks. You don't have to do money. You put in $50 and all of a sudden you're up to 75. It's a fucking win. What do you do? So you spent $40 on smoke. You're high. You don't even know where the fuck you're at. These are the things we deal with. I've been very disrespectful to you, and I apologize.
She is so handy. She couldn't even say disrespectful.
I don't give a fuck.
She said, "I'm
Look at
very
my face.
disrespectful to you." And
There's certain words I can't say any fucking way. And
I'm very disrespectful to you.
are you having a good time?
Lovely time, dog. Lovely time.
Are you having a good time? Good.
Lovely time.
What else we need to talk about? Where can people find you at, right?
Right.
Also, I'm very upset. No brand Are you his manager? You're fired. What the fuck? Why are you not? Whatever. We're going to change that going forward.
Yeah, we're going to change it.
Good. Where else can we find you? What are you doing?
Remember you walked with me in South by Southwest and
Yeah.
you had blisters on your feet? I respect you for that.
Listen,
Remember?
Well, when
We
you buy
walked-
cheap shoes and you
No,
think,
we walked everywhere. Handing out flyers.
handing out my flyers.
Yeah.
I
remember?
know.
We walked
Because
down-
I make
what's the
people
name?
do work.
Yeah. And we was
Hold
on,
these.
on gangster shit. That was real shit.
Hold these. Because he's getting all the women. I don't give a fuck. I'm serious. Like, you have to do the numbers. I'm like, yo, hold this shit. I'm going to hold myself out to the men. You check out the... It's business. If you're not
Yeah, that
rolling with
shit
the
was
chick
mad
in your
funny,
crew,
yo.
are you crazy? And then Chambers was there. Was
Yo,
he there?
I was like, yo, we gonna walk down this way. Son, they said
8 miles later.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was like this. I was like,
Yo,
Uber.
bro, I can't
I
do
was
this shit
so
no more,
mad.
son.
I was so fucking
I went in
hot.
the car. There was no reason to even rent the shit.
How much?
bro.
because everything.
You can't drive. You park the shit.
There's
you
no
walk
parking.
everywhere.
There's no
I was
parking. Like,
oh my god.
South by
son.
Southwest, people don't realize South by Southwest is such a genius situation because it's literally a 6-block situation. Your hotel wasn't local. I spent probably, I'm not kidding. This thing was in the. He's like, yo, I'm over here. I said, good looking. I said, I'm out. He knows.
Yo,
It's a dub. I'm like this. Good, yo, it's good to see you. It's great. I'm gonna catch you up in New York. Get the fuck out of here. So now, bottom line for me is when you, and this is for real, when you book a hotel and you know where you have to be and this and that, you book a hotel room around that circumstance. Why? Because you're spending X amount of dollars with, Uber and this and that.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. What are you doing? All right. Yeah, you're looking for Inspector Gadget over here.
Oh, isn't that crazy? Looking for
Fucking Matlock, middle of the show. And that's cool
Facts.
because, this is why I fuck with Spliff. The Alfred Hitchcock of hip hop. And a lot of people don't realize that what he's brought to the game. Let me get back to you. South by Southwest was so key. A lot of people don't realize the whole trip probably, I don't know what it cost you. It cost me $2,500. That's a write-off. You have to also overextend that. I didn't spend $2,500. You buy your, it's white prices. You call your friend, you get the discount, and tickets.
said
But
white prices.
I don't give a fuck. And you expense $2,500, and that's how it goes. And you get your tax money back. If you're sitting in this room and you're a private contractor and you're not getting $600 a week from the government for free, you're a sucker. Listen, I gotta go.
yeah.
Where can we find you?
You find me at I am Bynoe, IAMBYNOE on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
Okay.
IamBynoe.com, bloodofgold.com. That's where you can get all the merch at.
Where's my merch?
I got you,
I'm looking for it.
for real.
Do you have it today?
Not today.
That's fucked up because you knew he was coming here today.
I'm sorry.
Always been
Oh shit.
bad.
But like I said, first of all, if you was not looking good in the spandex, I wouldn't bring it up. And I mean that. I don't give a fuck who's listening to this shit.
Just to let you know, go get smoked in that group chat.
He's done. Don't worry, he's done.
Man, just sit this one out.
I have down ass Judy on next. I disrespected you today. I apologize. You've been knocking my fucking kid. It's cool. You're lucky you're cute with your stupid hat. Because you should have been He should have had your hat. If you were the fucking manager, you're fired. This is ridiculous. I had a VIP. This is a true story. Then we got to go to break. I can't get into it. Let me lie about the product. Client of mine every day. And he would come in and, he ordered a salad. He's a VIP. He's like this, he's like my boss. And he ordered a salad. So I didn't, he didn't know I copied the menu. I'm no groupie, but I know you're going to be back, you son of a bitch. So he comes in, he goes, I'm starving. I said, what do you want? The same thing from last year? And he goes, sure. He doesn't realize I have the fucking thing photocopied. I put it's his credit card. I don't give a shit. First of all, I think it was my credit card. And it's for a write-off. I don't give a fuck. $15 because now it's an invoice. It's an invoice. This is a big designer. This is a big designer. I have to switch the product up because I'm gonna get fucking fired.
Slick, man.
I'm serious. So now I come into the room a couple of times. We cool. So he's like, "How did you remember the fucking chickpeas?" Because I kept the menu, you dumb fuck. He still don't know that shit. Anyway, so I come like the 5th time, like I'm cool with him. So when I come in, he's now comfortable. He's not wearing a robe. So what the fuck are you wearing? Your man got on like a Just Us tank top or some stupid shit, right? Meanwhile, he owns mad shit. Like he owns like an undershirt line and shit like this. So I said, I don't care. I don't care who you are. I said, what are you wearing? He says, what do you mean? I said, what the fuck is this? I'm serious. Meanwhile, he's from Parkchester. We from the same area. We like besties. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? He says, no. I said, it better be hugging your balls like a motherfucker. I said, why are you wearing this when you get mad free t-shirts, fam? Like, what are you wearing? He goes, I need a gown. You're damn right you need a gown. It's like Coca-Cola sipping Pepsi at lunch. I don't have energy for it. That's what it was. And then he bought the brand. He bought that brand's. It hugs his balls the right way. I don't have energy for this. You gave me your followers where we can stalk you. I know where I stalk you. We have a 2.5 minute fucking break. Don't look at me like that, Matt. Are you ready for a break? I'm serious. 2.5 minutes, and then we have Judy on deck. We're behind schedule like a motherfucker. You're lucky you have Uber on deck.
Big Booty Judy is next.
Her name is not Big Booty Judy. That's how her name is Down Ass Judy, but the Judy
Down
I
Ass
fuck with
Judy.
has
All right,
a big
now,
ass.
see, so she's the one that tell you Big Booty Judy. And Big Booty Judy all night. All I've been hearing all night. Like, what the fuck?
Guys, there's food next door. We're out. Commercial. Shout out to no one because they paying for everything and shit. All right, literally.